actually changing gears to onions from the blood drive.
You might be asking, why the heck am I holding an onion? I'm going to tell you.
Why the heck are you holding an onion?
Why? Because we have a list for you. You might just think onions are for helping you cry. You might just think they taste delicious in soups and sandwiches. But we have a ton of interesting uses for onions for you. The first one, do you know that an onion can remove a splinter?
I didn't know that.
Okay, so here's what you do. You take a piece of tape or an adhesive bandage and you put it over a small piece of raw onion and lay it on top of a splinter. You keep the onion there for about an hour, and once you remove it, the splinter should be loosened or easier to pull out.
Wow, yeah. That's interesting. But, you know, you'd probably be a little smelly after if it's a pretty strong onion.
All of these aren't going to help you in your dating endeavors. None of these tips are going to help you score a spouse or, frankly, impress anybody at dinner parties.
Unless they have an onion fetish. All right, next is polished metal. Crush up a raw onion and combine it with equal parts water. Using a damp cloth, rub the mixture on metal surfaces like faucets or fixtures until they're shiny and clean. That's how you get those things to get nice and shiny. No matter how much I try.
Next tip.
Windex doesn't work.
No, it doesn't work. This one's interesting. It can soothe insect bites and bee stings. And if you have a burn, an onion can help with that too. This is like the miracle orb right here.
I know, there's a lot of things I didn't know about onions. If you have a super itchy bug bite or painful bee sting that won't quit, all you have to do is rub a raw onion onto it. It'll calm the area down.
That's pretty cool.
Let's try to remember that when it's summertime, because I always have itchy bug bites, but I don't know how to take care of them.
We can remind everybody once again in the summertime, get these onions. They're gonna save your life. And speaking of summer, help clean the grill. This little guy can clean your grill. So here's what you do. Roughly chop an onion in half and spear it with a long fork. Then, just like you have that scrub brush that everybody uses on the grill, which inevitably flicks little pieces of metal onto the grill, and inevitably I eat those in my sandwich and have an upset stomach. What you do is you take it and you rub this onion on the grill. It's going to be clean.
Maybe you should get a new grill brush.
I need a new grill brush.
Yeah, I'm concerned about you.
I know.
Or you could just use an onion.
I think now on
debris is gone.
I bet it's going to smell great too.
It'll make your burger taste even yummier.
Yeah.
You can create a DIY dye.
This is cool. This is maybe my favorite use.
Despite their translucent color, onion skins make a beautiful, vibrant red-orange dye. If you gather the skins together, place them in a pair of nylon pantyhose or a nut milk bag and tie a knot at the end. All you do is put that in a pot of boiling water for about 20 minutes. The remaining liquid is a bright dye that's perfect for paper, yarn, or fabric. Don't use your favorite pantyhose.
No, unless you want your skin to be orange.
And smell
if you're
like
going
onion.
for an Oompa Loompa look, maybe yes, you can dye them. But here you go. It's easy. This is just a couple onions worth of scraps, and I think this should work. Maybe we'll try it and do it at the end of the show.
I think we should. Let's see.
Do you have any nylons with you? Some spare nylons?
Sure, I could find some.
Well, we'll scrounge
make it work.
some up. Here's this next one, which is perfect in the wintertime.
It would have worked for today, actually.
You were coming in the other day, and you were a little bit grumpy.
Late. I was late because it took me 15 minutes to defrost my ice cube car.
Well, little did you know, you can avoid windshield frost with a raw onion, but it's preventative. So what you do is you cut it in half, and you rub it against your windshield at night, and it prevents frost from forming overnight.
As if I don't have enough to do at night. Just wash the dishes, give the kids a bath, read a book, and then cut up an onion and go rub it on my windshield. You
know what I'll do? If I'm rubbing an onion on my windshield, I'll swing over and rub an onion on your windshield.
Oh, we'll just see about that.
And people will judge us, and they'll say, what are you doing? And then I'll say, oh, look, friend, this is what you can do.
It'll look like you're vandalizing my car. Like Justin Bieber egging people's houses.
Yeah, people call the police and say, this gentleman is rubbing onion on some lady's car. Why are they doing that?
That's a good thing. Keep avocados from turning brown with onion. Place slices of red onion and avocado in an airtight container, or you can always top your guacamole with slices of red onion, and it'll keep it from turning brown. But make sure that you like onion, because inevitably it's going to make it taste like it too.
The second coolest use, besides the nylons, besides the car defroster, you can absorb a new paint smell. So you're painting a room and it reeks for weeks. So you cut up slices of raw onion, place them in a bowl of water, leave the bowl in the newly painted room overnight to absorb the strong scent of paint fumes. You can also clean rusty knives with this too. This is like the superfruit or vegetable. So you jab a dirty knife into a large raw onion and presto, no more rust.
All right, so this list we'll make sure that we put it on our website so that you can take all of these things and make sure you apply them in your life. And you'll always have onions in your house from now on.
Now, changing gears.